He was a little worried because his English was not very good and then he was not sure how he adjust to the friends and the teachers, but he's so happy. I mean, it's a really great for him. They're doing a lot of sports, which he likes a lot, and he's improving his English very much. I see him starting to talk, which he never did before. So I think it's a great place.
Oh yeah, since the first day we noticed that his English has improved very massively. Oh yeah, especially the pronunciation.
I think he feels much more confident and he meets a lot of friends from all over the world and he's managing.
My wife and me are working here in London for a sabbatical, short sabbatical, this summer sabbatical, and we need, to be occupied our son. Yeah.
We live in Israel usually, and we came for the summer to London, mainly for them. He has also two older brother and sister who is in Star Street, the other school, and they are all very, very happy. Yeah, gives me time for myself in the mornings and leaving me enough time with them in the afternoon, and it's great.
There are many reasons why students come to us in the summer. Obviously the main reason is to learn English, but also parents find it quite useful for them to be able to explore London sometimes on their own, as keeping children entertained in London for a week every day can be tough. And they know that when they send their children here that they'll be having a really fun experience.
My name is
They'll be meeting children from all over the world, they'll be learning English, but they'll also be doing that through fun activities like sports, art, excursions every week, projects which they can present to their new friends, and it's all in a very secure, caring environment, so the parents can feel confident that the children are having fun.
I wasn't sure about what's going on here, but my daughter says she's happy here, and she says we're from South Korea, and she says everything is quite different from Korea, because in Korea educational system is quite a cram, but she says it's much more enjoyable here, so I'm happy for her. Yeah.
He starts to speak much faster and yeah, very good. Yeah.
I come to the school every summer and I like the school. It's good to learn here English. It's fun, there's my friends.
The capital city in my country is Moscow.
From the academic side of things, we want to teach children grammar, obviously, but with children, you know, you need to do it so it's a bit disguised. And we have a weekly project because we have a continuous enrolment, so each week has to be complete in itself. And to make their learning meaningful for the students, we have a weekly project based on something that would be of interest to them. So, for example, animals, they might visit the zoo, and their topic, all the work that they do that week would be based around animals. For the older students, we divide it into English language, which is kind of developing their conversational skills, and also maths, geography and science. So if, for example, they were studying animals for the Spots and Stripes project, for geography, they would look at animals around the world. That would be linked in, and that might also link in with a project about endangered species. And then with maths, they might look at pattern, or they might do a graph, finding out whose favourite animal, what's the favourite animal in the class, and make a graph. So it all links together and makes their learning meaningful.
This week we went to Greenwich Park by boat. First the buses take us to the piers, and then we went by boat looking at the beautiful bridges.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
For the nursery students, I mean, what they're really learning at that age is to sort of social interaction, so learning turn-taking, discovering the world through play, what happens if you push that over, what happens if you put one building block, what happens if you put 5 building blocks, how does that affect the structure, you know, and so on.
We were here 2 years ago, and this is our second time to be here. And the last time when we went back to China, you know, And her teacher told me that she's got a British accent. You know, her English teacher almost comes from America, you know. So after that period of time, said that she's got a British accent. So I was quite surprised. And I think it's kind of relaxed here. Not so many classes and many activities to do here.
I've been here 4 years, and